Today we're going to talk about why self-leadership is important. What do you get out of it? How does it serve you? My name is Tineke Rensen from Powerful Business Academy, and I help solopreneurs building a business, becoming a business owner, and maybe even becoming an industry in their business. And I love working with women. So how about self-leadership? Whether you have a team or you don't have a team, self-leadership is very, very important. It's important for you as a person. It's important for your social life, for your family, for your environment. So let's go into that. How does it serve you as a person, and how does it serve you as the business leader? Because how can you lead a team if you cannot lead yourself? That's what I want to give you to contemplate on. You are the example in your business. And maybe you have an assistant, maybe you have co-workers, but you have clients. You have probably business partners. You might have suppliers. For all of those stakeholders, it is important that you show self-leadership. For those stakeholders, you have to be an example. You have to show up in time. You have to meet your deadlines. You have to acknowledge your agreements. You have to be in communication. You have to get rid of all the fuss in your head that's making you wrong and telling you stuff that's not true. All of those things are about self-leadership. You have to look okay if you are in business. I mean, you can show up any way you are. You can show up naturally, you can show up pure, but you don't want to show up in rags like a lot of kids do nowadays. That's still not very appropriate in business. Do that if you go out with your friends. So I already told you what personal leadership is about, but what do you gain from it? Because maybe then you'll want to work on it, because I can tell you it's not an easy topic, because there's always voices in your head telling you to do something, to not do something, or to do something different, or to leave things. And when you make promises, it's not always easy to honor them, because you will get hurdles on the way. And will you then make it about the hurdles and give in, or come up with excuses? You'll call them reasons, but the other party will see them as excuses. They might not tell you that, but that's how they perceive it. So I want you to know that. Or are you going to do what it takes to make sure that you honor your agreements? Now, and there's two ways of doing that. There's the masculine way, just no matter what, I'm going to make it happen. Left, right, I've talked about this. Or there's the feminine way, where you open up, where you see the bigger picture, where you see what the hurdles are actually showing you. So you're not ignoring them, but you dive into them, and therefore you can see the bigger picture, and therefore you'll know what to do. Instead of making things happen and forcing things to happen, you allow the information to get in, and from that point create new and aligned action. That's a different way of handling hurdles. But the outcome is the same. You will honor your promises. I can tell you, the first one is the easiest. The second one, at least for me, is more difficult, but a lot more rewarding, because you'll learn something in the process. You'll learn to see the bigger picture. You might heal stuff within yourself. Client doesn't need to know that, of course. So when you are a personal leader, and when you sort out your personal stuff, you become charismatic. People want to be with you. People want to learn from you. Isn't that amazing? You become a role model. Now you might not want that because you might not like being in the spotlight. Or you might live in a country like my country, where we honor Calvinism, which means that, oh, but you can't claim that you're good. Well, what if you are? You don't have to claim it. It shows. People will tell you. People will want to be with you. And then own it. Not like the people in my country say, yeah, you know, it's not about me. Well, sometimes it is about you. That's also personal leadership. Owning that space, claiming your role when you are being seen as a role model and a leader. Because you start to feel good about yourself. Because you are getting things done. It feels very rewarding when you overcome a hurdle. When you meet your deadlines, when you get rewarded for that, you'll grow. It creates self-confidence. You get proud of yourself. The fuzz in your head gets less. Because what you're saying out here is exactly the same as what you're showing out there. And if those two are not in alignment, you don't feel congruent. And then you don't radiate, and then you don't feel in alignment, and you don't show it. People won't see it either. They see an act. And you might believe the act. And I know all about this because that's how people perceived me. And I was not aware. Well, I was aware, but I didn't understand. They told me, you're not sincere, you're not open. And I thought, huh? But I now get it. Different topic. So I want to invite you to schedule a call with me. I had one of these calls yesterday with someone and she said, Tineke, I've been following you for years and I've been wanting to have that call with you and I never did. And she finally showed up yesterday. She's not going to work with me, which is totally fine. I didn't even ask her because that's not what a 15-minute call is all about. But she was served. She now has the direction to fulfill her mission. Isn't that beautiful? So we'll show you how to schedule that call. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's where these weekly videos will show every week. Powerful Business Academy. And I'm there next week to inspire you with another topic on leadership, on femininity and masculinity, on scaling and growing your business for business women. Everything that's important for you as a business owner to grow your business. Bye-bye.